Okay, some more very common tense mistakes. I hope when you see these mistakes, you understand what the tenses mean, because I think very often it's when you look at a mistake that you think, oh, okay. So look at number one. Has been working is always, without question, it's always an unfinished period that continues until the present moment. Not until yesterday, which is not the present moment. And that's why number one is wrong. Yeah, has been working means you're still working today. And so I have been working as a teacher for about 20 years. Yeah, I'm still working as one right now, right this second, not yesterday. And so I would even remember that tense, has been working, and even has worked, both the perfect tenses, mean an unfinished period of time right into the present. Yeah, which is why this is wrong. Yeah, we can't say has been working here. We have two options, and a lot of students don't realise that there are two possibilities here. And there's not much difference in meaning, although I would probably use the simple form, personally. But you can say it worked until yesterday, or you can say it was working until yesterday. I don't actually see a great deal of difference in the meaning, guys. I've got to be honest with you. It worked until yesterday. It was working until yesterday. I consider them both 100% correct and with very little difference in meaning, okay? But what's not correct is has been working until yesterday. I mean, we're saying when, you know, we tell, as teachers, we tell students, if you say when, like yesterday, 3 weeks ago, please use past simple or maybe past continuous, but don't use present perfect, okay? So this is why it's going to be, it worked until yesterday. Let's make sure that's crossed out as well. And that one as well. It worked until yesterday, or maybe it was working until yesterday. That is also possible. Okay, number two. When we lived in Russia, so far so good. We've got past simple, we say when, and that includes the subordinating conjunction when. Yeah, you can only use when and present perfect. Now get this, guys, you can only use when and present perfect. I have probably said this already. When you're talking about the future, yeah? And it's usually in those future time clauses that look very similar to first conditional. For example, I'll give you a quick example. When I have finished cutting the grass, yeah, this is about the future. This is in the future I will finish cutting the grass, but when I have finished cutting the grass, I will call you. Yeah, and we put the will in the main clause. Oh, whoops. I will call you, yeah? Something like that. And here we've got present perfect with a when, yeah? It's the only time you'll see when and present perfect when you're talking about the future, when present perfect is actually referring to the future. And so this is important. You can see present perfect being used for future. Okay, that's something I think is very important. It's when you see a when, usually, or something equivalent, like a before or an after, another subordinating conjunction that often talks about the future. Okay, so when we lived in Russia, so far so good, but this part is wrong. We can't say has played, yeah? We have to say he played the bayan, yeah? If that period of time is no longer true. And I happen to know that this student, she doesn't live in Russia anymore. She lives in California. And so for that reason, we can't say he has played the bayan. It sounds like he's still playing it now. It sounds like maybe he's still in, no.